Do women nowadays have to initiate dates, show their value to a man's life rather than a man pursuing, like when it comes to like so-called high demand or high value men?
Men are built to hunt. You don't need to hunt. And if you meet a man that you feel like you're hunting and that's not what's conducive for you, don't hunt. Let me tell you something. I'm not hunting nobody. But what I will do is I will set myself up to be hunted. And to the man that I want, I will become the prey. Yeah, and if I don't want you, you will know. And let me say this, sis, don't settle for the pure beta, for the man that lays down and says, I'll tuck my tail while you hunt me, if that's not what you want. There's men that hunt you all day long and who are not lazy. You just have to make sure that you calibrate yourself to attract those men, because law of attraction says you attract who you are despite of who you think you are. And so if you're not attracting hunters, let's figure out what's in you that's not calibrating hunters. Because again, I'm being hunted. And I won't have it any other way. And I'm no different than you, or you, or you, or you, or you. If you want to be hunted, sis, the only thing you have to do is set up shop so you can be hunted. And don't settle for anything less than that. You are beautiful. Your body is banging. You ain't gotta hunt nobody. Not on my watch.
I think a lot of women play way big of a role in their finesse than they willing to admit. And the reason being is because a lot of women would rather be in a state of confusion than alone. Problem with that is that as a man walking into it, we know that. So we're gonna keep you in a state of confusion. As long as I can get every single benefit that I want out of you, I'm gonna keep you in that state of confusion because I know you're not going nowhere. You understand what I'm saying? When this man came in and was giving half effort, you knew he was giving half effort, but you so afraid of being alone that you start making excuses for him. Damn, well, you know what? Maybe he is busy. Maybe he does just have a lot going on. That's why he's not returning the energy. He got 2 jobs. You know what I mean? So it's like, as a man, y'all make our finesse easy because y'all are so afraid of being alone. And I think until that changes, it doesn't matter what advice we give y'all up here. The cycle is just gonna continue to repeat itself.
Can I give you all a formula? Stop acting like there's anything wrong with you. Live your life like you are the baddest bee on the planet. Live like that. Stop reminding yourself that somebody left you, somebody cheated on you, somebody betrayed you. Because as long as you have that in your consciousness, you will continue to attract that. So live your life like there's not a damn thing wrong with you. If you a size 16, live your life like you a size 10. You a size 10, live your life. Look at me. I ain't living my life like I'm 72. Woo!
Yes!
Okay? Live your life. Stop picking on yourself. Live your life like there's nothing wrong. And if you step into that, everything that needs to be cleaned, healed, released, surrendered will come to the surface. If you step into the vision you have of yourself, the things you need to let go of, the things you need to release, surrender, forgive, whatever, they'll come to the surface. When they come to the surface, do the work, let it go, and then go back into your best vision of yourself. We spend too much time focusing on the brokenness, focusing on what's wrong. That keeping it in your consciousness attracts more of it to you. You understand? You got to bless the X. And if someone shows up that looks like that, sounds like that, smells like that, bless them and go in the other direction. The only relationship you are ever having is the one you're having with yourself. So if you got an issue with black men, find what that is in you. Do you have an issue in you because your skin is dark, your lips are big, your butt is whatever? The only relationship you ever have is the one that you're having with yourself. And what you will attract is the very thing that you need to see to heal in you. And we have that problem. We blame our partners. I look at my partner and I need to clean that up. And when I clean it up in me, you know what happens? Either he cleans it up in him or he leaves. You're only having the relationship with yourself. So if you've got an issue of value, of worth, if you betray yourself, if you lie to yourself, I'm not gonna do that no more, and then you do it. If you say, I'm gonna do this, and you don't do it, you've betrayed yourself. You're gonna attract somebody who's gonna betray you. If when it's time for you to stand up, you people please and kowtow, and you don't stand up for yourself, you're gonna attract someone who's gonna betray you and defame you. The only relationship you ever have is the one you're having with yourself, and your partner will reflect that.
When a man shows you non-committal efforts, that means that he only shows up when it's convenient for him. It's not time to get performative, and it's not time to turn your people-pleasing on. It's not time to have those conversations with yourself. If I don't do this, I'll lose this person. Yes. If I don't do this, they'll be upset. If you know that you value commitment, and this person is showing non-committal efforts, leave them alone. Don't have conversations. Don't try to draw up conclusions. Don't go into this fantasy world. Leave that person alone. That's why I'm always talking about y'all have to know y'all self-worth, and you need to build your esteem up. So that way, in the moments that these happen, you don't have to have these questions. You immediately have that boundary, as Dr. B said. You immediately set that boundary, and you say, this person's not healthy for me. They don't align with my values and what I want for my life. I'm gonna let them be, because them leaving does not determine my worth.
I'm gonna always encourage people, you don't need to trust men, you trust God. And you gotta be able to connect with your spirit to decipher what's going on. When we say words like discernment, I think people getting caught up with trying to evaluate things on the surface. You can't always know for sure, there's no guarantees. But when you can tap into your spirit, and let's use a different word, trust your intuition. As women, y'all intuition is on point. Y'all know in the first conversation, he ain't it. But y'all rationalize past that and find reasons to give him a chance and to ignore the red flags, the signs, the intuition telling you this ain't it. Stop ignoring that. Learn how to get more in tune with that. Learn how to connect with God in ways that can guide you in situations where, again, no amount of tips, tricks, and signs can give you a guaranteed answer. And at least if you know this is what God wants me to do and who God wants me to be with, be safe in that. Otherwise, walk away.
Tell the truth and shame the devil. We ain't asking God about no man if he look good.
Say again?
We ain't asking God about no man if he look good.
That's the problem. Oh,
we're not,
that's the problem.
And that's the problem. And we marry him or give him a key, take him home. Then we ask God, why is this happening again? All right? So if you want God in your life, then you have to introduce that man to God before you give him a key,
Amen.
Before you take him home, before you do whatever. But that means that you have to have a relationship with God, the God of your understanding. I don't care what you call it, Divine Mother, Buddha, God, Jesus, whoever, but something greater than you, because you are a crazy human. Has that not dawned on you yet? Did you not know you have human limitations? You need help. I need help. Do you need help?
I need help.
I need help. Okay. So you've got to be right with that relationship. And if you are, as Stephan says, as everybody said, that intuition will come along. You'll see the red light, warning, warning, right in the middle of his forehead. And listen, excuse me, everybody. Don't listen to the madam when she tells you just give him just a little bit.
She's so loud, Doc. I don't...
Madam of God.
Don't listen to the madam. She lies. She'll say, go ahead, it won't hurt. Just give him just a little bit.
Just the tip.
That's real. Just the tip.
Don't listen to her.
Yeah.
And that nobody is more invested in a person than someone who still feels there's room to change that person. I fuck with how you are right now because I still got hope that I can make you what I want you. And then when that's a conversation you can't have with a man, woman, whoever. You can't tell you can't look a person in the face and say, hey, nah, I really thought I could change you into who I wanted you to be, and it didn't work. So I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Like, don't nobody wanna have that type of and a lot of people wanna do that. Like, a lot of people see the potential in a person, and we make a decision about what their potential should be and what they would look like if they were exactly who we wanted them to be instead of bouncing. And then when it hits a wall because we realize no amount of our effort makes this person any more or less than what they want to be, then we like, you changed, or like, you don't do the things you used to. And it's like, nah, bro, you just thought you could do something with this person that you couldn't do, dog.
Prepare for what you're praying for. So if you desire a relationship, and you're waiting, and I always say, don't wait for a relationship, wait on God. Wait on God to receive whatever's best for you. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta be willing to plug in at that time in your life to work on you. A lot of people are hoping something they're not truly ready for. And if that relationship or that great partner came to them, it would scare them. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not ready to be fully vulnerable. So when you're in that single season, focus on healing. Focus on positioning yourself to receive what's best for you. Make sure that you learn, you don't have to be happy that you are single, but learn how to be happy while you're single. And understand that that kind of energy is gonna attract bigger and better things into your life.